On behalf of the Franklin County Court of Common Pleas, Division of Domestic Relations and Juvenile Branch, the Appointed Counsel Department proudly presents the video series on Completing Form OPD-1026R, Motion, Entry, and Certification for Appointed Counsel Fees. This video will specifically address when and how to bill an abuse, neglect, and/or dependency case. When representing a client on this case type, it is essential to understand and be able to identify billable events to ensure the maximum amount of fees are received. The first billable event occurs at the conclusion of the adjudicatory hearing or dispositional hearing if applicable. A billable event also occurs if a case is dismissed prior to the adjudicatory hearing. Please note that cases that are dismissed and refiled are treated as two separate cases with two separate caps and cannot be combined to avoid submission deadlines. Additional billable events occur at the conclusion of each annual review hearing. The first annual review occurs approximately 12 months from the initial filing of the complaint, and subsequent annual reviews occur approximately every 12 months thereafter. It is important to note that multiple continuances, semi-annual reviews, and pending motions or trials may result in a billing period that exceeds 12 months. A billable event also occurs if any of the following transpire prior to the annual review hearing. The attorney resigns or is removed by the court. All orders pertaining to the child are terminated. The attorney's client has lost parental rights. The attorney's client is adopted. Occasionally, a case that was previously closed may reopen due to a privately filed motion or new allegations of abuse, neglect, and dependency. In the event this occurs, the attorney may be reappointed by the court. For billing purposes, these cases function just like a new abuse, neglect, and/or dependency case, with the first billable event occurring at the conclusion of the adjudicatory hearing and additional billable events occurring with each subsequent annual review. It is important to note that if multiple motions reopened and close a case within a 12-month period, separate fee caps do not apply to each motion filed, but rather one cap applies to a 12-month period. When a billable event has occurred, you will need to access the fee application on the court's website and begin completing the form. Keep in mind, if representing one or more parties on multiple case numbers, all names and case numbers must be included on one fee application, and the fee application must be filed on the highest, most recent case number. When billing for an adjudicatory hearing, select the appropriate allegations from the drop-down menu and a disposition that indicates the outcome of the hearing. Acronyms in the disposition drop-down menu represent common terms used by the court, such as permanent custody, Children's Services Bureau, planned permanent living arrangement, protective supervision, and temporary custody. When billing for an annual review, make sure to select Annual Review on A&D. Appropriate dispositions include PS extended or terminated, TC extended or terminated, PPLA granted, extended or terminated, etc. When billing for any other type of event, choose a matter that best describes the type of hearing. Examples include motion for alternative disposition, motion for legal custody, private, order of adoption, review hearing, termination of parental rights, etc. This completes the second video of our series. For additional questions, please contact the appointed counsel office at 614-525-4036.